Welcome back, you're watching Morning Live. We're going to shift focus on the show and not quite bring you a sports bulletin, but focus in on sport and football in particular, where Bloemfontein Celtic, Platinum Stars and Mpumalanga Black Aces will all test their readiness ahead of the new season when they take part in the inaugural Bokone Bophirima Maize Triangle Challenge. Host side Platinum Stars will entertain Botswana Premier League giants Township Rollers in the first semi-final at 10 o'clock before Bloemfontein Celtic clash with Mpumalanga Black Aces in the second semi-final at 12 at the Moruleng Stadium outside of Rustenburg this weekend. And then the winners will contest at the same venue in the final at 5 o'clock for that beautiful trophy, which I told the two gentlemen who joined me for this interview looks more like a tennis trophy than that for a football tournament. Fabian, McCarthy and Jacob Tshisevhe. A very good morning to you and welcome to both of you to Morning Live.
Morning, Fabian.
Okay, Jacob, I'm going to start with you. We've mentioned the trophy, absolutely beautiful, but it's also an interesting format, very much like that of the old Charity Cup. Tell us how this competition all came about.
Yeah, let me just greet the viewers at home. Thanks to be here. Yeah, this tournament, I think it's a great thing for us, for the people of Northwest, Bokone Bophirima in Rustenburg. The tournament is going to be held in Moruleng this weekend on the 11th of June, and then the 11th of July, I'm sorry. And then it's going to be great for us, and it's a good experience for the people of Northwest.
Let's talk a little bit about your involvement, Fabian, because you're from the Northwest province, so you're quite excited that there's this kind of pre-season tournament taking place there?
Yeah, look, a few years ago I took part in the Vodacom Challenge, but now this is the Maize Triangle Challenge, which the Honourable Premier and his whole staff come up with the idea to say, let's have the triangle of the maize in Mzansi, you know, people from Free State, our own Bokone Bophirima district, and then Mpumalanga, and then our neighbors from Botswana, which will, you know, obviously come with a huge load of supporters, but we want to fill the stadium as the people of the Northwest. So what we are doing as ambassadors, we're trying out and reach to the people and say, just come and support, even if you are Chiefs or Pirate supporter, but on the day come and support the host team, which is Platinum Stars. Two of my former teams are playing, but I'm rooting for Platinum Stars because I want the cup to remain in the Northwest.
Just tell us about the involvement of the Township Rollers from Botswana. Quite good to have a team from outside of South Africa also taking part.
Yes, of course, because the Township Rollers from Botswana, I think they are doing great in their country, and then I think by coming here in our province for bringing more supporters, and then it's going to be great for even for our young players to watch this tournament.
And I suppose also here in South Africa, the name Township Rollers is not the first time that we've heard it. We know it from CAF competitions,
yes,
and these types of competitions for South African teams are gaining in stature, gaining in importance.
Yeah, of course, because most of their players, they were involved in the CAF Confederation Cup the past month, and then I think they've got great players, they've got good coaches. I think they've got a lot of supporters that are coming to support them in this tournament.
Fabian, as a football man, there's been rumours about the selling of statuses when it comes to PSL and National First Division between AmaZulu and Mpumalanga Black Aces. Now, I know that's going to be going to the boardroom at the PSL, but as a football player, as a football man, what is your take on this, and what is your kind of view on teams being able to sell their status in different leagues?
Look, for me, I think basically from the one perspective, if you look at it, it's basically a money-making business. And on the other side, it will be sad for those people that sign contracts with Mpumalanga Black Aces knowing that they'll be campaigning in the PSL. But now, as a side from AmaZulu, they got relegated, which I think they should have done probably well or planned way ahead. But now they have to fork out, if speculations are true, 82 million for status. I'm not in for it. I think the PSL must stick to the rules and make it firm to say it's either you win it or you don't, or you stay in the league, you know, because to get it through the back door, which in this case is all about the money, because I can't see anything else unless the owners from Mpumalanga Black Aces and AmaZulu are talking a different language or come to the table in different strategies. But I don't know what's happening behind the scene. But according to me, as a former player or as a player, I think the Mpumalanga camp, it's confused. They don't know what's happening. The Amazulu camp, they might be smiling, but one would like to see if it's really going to happen. But coming to this weekend, Mpumalanga Black Aces is going to participate. I think once the sale goes through, it will only happen before the league starts for the 2015-2016 campaign.
To add on that, Vani, and it's not for the first time Amazulu doing this, Fabian. Yeah, I think it's going to be for the second time. But I think it's not good for sports by doing such thing. I think the team has to fight for itself. The players must work for themselves.
And I suppose also coming from, you know, the area of sport where you want to kind of see the best man win or the best team win just due to skill. We all know that money is essential for this, you know, this big machine that is sport, but you kind of don't want to see it be the only reason why somebody would be able to participate against, you know, the other top flight teams in the country.
Yeah, of course. Like you see there was the playoffs. The team like Jomo Cosmos, Black Leopards, they are trying to fight for themselves coming back in the national team. But by selling the status to a team that comes from PSL, I think for the people it's not fair.
All right. And unfortunately, we're going to have to wrap it up there, but I know that, you know, as we speak about this, it makes me think about the development of the game, and I know that's a major thing as to why the Northwest Province has gotten behind this this brand new challenge, a Bokone Bophirima Maize Triangle challenge, which is going to be taking place this weekend. Thank you, gentlemen, very much, and all the best of luck with the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vinny.
I hope it all goes smoothly. Happening in the Northwest Province, it's the very first Bokone Bophirima Maize Triangle challenge, and the winners will receive this magnificent trophy. It's involving 4 teams: Bloemfontein Celtic, Mpumalanga Black Aces, Botswana's Township Rollers, as well as Platinum Stars. Something certainly to look forward to. Stay with Morning Live. We've still got more coming your way after this.